Yeah, good evening, Saiti.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Lasya. So we had started with some new chapter in the last class.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we
Yes, sir.
started light.
All right. So continue with chapter light. We had done regular and irregular reflection. All right. So what do you mean by a regular reflection?
Sir, a reflection that takes place on smooth surface.
Okay, a reflection that takes place from a smooth polished surface is called as a regular reflection, whereas an irregular reflection is the reflection that takes from a rough surface.
Sir, in my school, they started the chapter some natural phenomena.
Some natural phenomena.
Yes, sir. They started that chapter
Where?
in my school, sir.
Okay, so anyways, we'll be coming to that chapter. First, we'll do light. Then
Yes.
we have some other chapters also. We'll come to that.
And this chapter also, this side chapter is also there in my exam. What chapter is it?
Okay.
Sir, when we will do
Yes,
sound lesson, sir.
sound. Mm, After light. After light, we are planning sound. Okay, see. So as I told you that light is a form of energy and it travels from one place to another as a form of wave. Okay. So light travels as an electromagnetic wave and it consists of 7 colors. Right? We see that the reflection of light, it can be stated under two laws. So what were the two laws of reflection? What were the two laws of reflection?
The
Sir,
angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection.
the incident ray and the reflector lay in the same line or in the same plane.
What happened?
The incident ray and the reflector ray and the normal all lie in same plane.
Okay, the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal all lie in the same plane. All right. So this is the first law of reflection. Then second one.
Angle of incidence and angle of reflection are equal.
Okay, angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. And how do we identify the angle of incidence? How do we know which one is the angle of incidence? Yeah, how do we know which one is the
question again?
how do we know that which one is the angle of incidence?
Sir, the angle between the normal and the incident ray is the angle of incidence.
Yeah, the angle between the normal and the incident ray is the angle of incidence. Right? So that is the angle of incidence. Then, so we have done this. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Today we will see image formation by plane mirror. So we'll see how the images are formed by a plane mirror. अरे ये मत दो, बैठ मत दो, सब दे दो। एक भी दो, रहने दो, ये सब जाएगा, तो Saturday को, let's go. So image formation by plane mirror. बैठो आराम से शट दो। So see, here we take a plane mirror and we see what type of images are formed by a plane mirror. Okay. Before
Sir,
that,
may
we
I?
will. Yes.
So like I know bit so I can just say
Oh,
in middle
okay.
they will be placing the plane mirror. In front
Mhm.
of that there will be an object and
Okay, can you state the characteristics? I want the characteristics of the image.
Yes, sir. Plate mirror, image, object, reflected, reflected ray.
No, what are what are the qualities that I see in the plane image formed by a plane mirror? So first of
Sir,
all, I see that
Incident ray.
image formed is erect. Erect means it's upright. Image formed is upright. It's straight.
Sir, is it the different shape of the actual object seen in the mirror, plane mirror?
Pardon, what you're saying?
Sir, I think another characteristic is that the actual size and shape of the object is different when seen in the plane mirror.
It's not different. It's the same.
Okay, sir.
Image formed is erect and is
I think it's concave mirror, sir.
and is of same size as the object. Okay. Also, it is formed at a distance equal to the distance of image.
Sir, plate mirror and concave mirrors are different, right?
No, it doesn't have concave convex. It is just a plane mirror. Plane means flat. Okay, so it is formed at a distance equal to the distance of object from the mirror. Alright. So if you have an object, see, I'll show you how the image is formed in case of a plane mirror. See, so here we consider a plane mirror. Let's say this is our plane mirror, and it's polished from one of the sides. So it's polished here, and so the front surface is the shiny surface. Alright. So you get a shiny surface. This is a polished surface. Suppose you keep an object and I want to see the image of this object inside the mirror. Okay. So I draw the incident ray coming out of the object. To obtain the image of this object, I need two types of light ray. So first light ray I get which goes straight. So a light which falls straight on the mirror. Can you tell what will be the angle of incidence?
So 40.
How much?
40.
40. Anyone else who can tell me the angle of incidence for this incident light? For the light which is incident here on the mirror, can anyone tell me the angle of incidence? Gagana?
Normal.
Where is the normal? We need to draw the normal also.
90 degrees.
Like the
90
number,
degrees.
sir.
Yes, it's not 90 degrees. It's not 90 degrees.
Sir,
How much? 180. No. Here the angle of incidence is 0 degree. Remember, the angle of incidence is the angle found between the normal and the incident ray. So the angle found between the normal and the incident ray is the angle of incidence. Right. So here so did you get why the angle of incidence is 0 degree? If I draw the normal here, the normal is also along the same line and the angle between them is 0 degree. Right? The angle formed by them is 0 degree. So here, if I draw the normal, so let this be my normal. This is the normal. The angle made by the incident ray and the normal is 0 degree. Got it? So For this case, I will write my angle of incidence, angle I is 0 degree. What will be the angle of reflection?
0 degrees.
0 degree. Okay. So this ray of light, it will get reflected back along the same path. So this is how it gets reflected back. So now we consider another ray of light. So let's say we take here another ray of light which comes from the same object, and now this ray of light strikes the mirror at some other place. Still alone. So suppose it strikes it over here. Now at this point we want the normal also. So we'll draw here our normal. We'll make, so this is our normal. We'll draw an angle equal to the angle of incidence. An angle equal to the angle of incidence we draw here. Okay. So if I draw the angle of reflection, the angle of reflection will be downward. So here this is angle of incidence, and I get here angle of reflection from here at the same angle. Right? So see how the image formation takes place or where the image is formed. So where do we have the formation of image taking place? This is our incident ray, the reflected ray. So can anyone explain where the image is formed? Yes. Okay, tell me what is image then? Yes, what is image? It is an optical illusion. Okay. We call image to be an optical illusion. Illusion means something which appears exactly the same. That we call as an illusion. Right. So an image is an optical illusion. We are not able to see the thing properly. Properly means when you see yourself in the mirror, it appears that you are there in the mirror, but actually you are not there in the mirror. But actually you are not there in the mirror. Okay, so that is an optical illusion. That is your image. Suppose you go to the theater, okay, and over there you watch your movies, your favorite movies, three you are watching, and whatever things you see over there, okay, isn't it an illusion? Are those things really there?
No,
If you're watching a Spider-Man or whatever, are they really there?
No, sir.
no, sir.
No, it's an illusion, right? So we'll call it as an image. Whatever you see over there on the screen, that is an image. Got it? So an image is an optical illusion. Right? Now we see here two types of images. I'll show you the two types of images. Then we'll again come back to the plane mirror. Okay. So here we have types of images. So the two types of images that we see real images and virtual images. So what is a real image? Let's see and how it is formed. So now I'm going to show you what a
Original,
real
sir?
image. Yes.
Real means original image and the virtual means not real ones, like
Sir,
which is
Sir,
not the
once
original
can you
one,
go back?
not the true one.
can you go back?
So what do you mean by a true image?
Like the original image which is appear, like which is making the mirror to Like
Okay, so if you see yourself in the mirror, is it a real image or a virtual image?
virtual.
You are looking at yourself in the mirror, so which type of image is it?
It's real.
It's real or virtual?
So virtual, sir. Like in the mirror, we are not real, but ourselves we are real.
Okay, see, I'll tell you what a real image is. For the real image, an image which can be obtained on a screen. Okay, so an image which can be obtained on a screen is called real image. Right? An image which can be obtained on a screen is called as a real image. How they are formed? Let's see. So they are formed by actual meeting of light rays. So they are formed by the actual meeting of the light rays, which we call as the real image. So what is a real image? An image which can be obtained on a screen. It will be called as a real image, and they will be found by the actual meeting of the light rays. Now let us see how to identify whether a given image is real or not. So what you have to do, when I say a screen means any white paper you can take as a screen, right? So suppose I take a plain mirror over here. Okay, I take a plain mirror here and I make some light fall on this mirror. So on this mirror, let's say we have a source of a light or something falling on this mirror. I have an object which I want to see here in the mirror. Okay, suppose I write here a letter A. Okay, and I want to see this letter A in the mirror. Okay, so I will be able to see the letter A in the mirror. Yes, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If I
Yes.
write a letter A in front of the mirror, so will I be able to see this in the mirror or not? Yes, I will see
Yes.
the letter A in the mirror. All right. So this is
But
an image.
in the
Yeah.
when the picture will form, it will be reversed, right? So why does it happen?
Just 1 minute, 1 minute. I still have not covered the real image. All right.
Okay, okay.
So here in the mirror, I see here some age written. Okay. Now, can I do by somehow, can I bring that A on a piece of white paper? I have a piece of white paper placed in front of the mirror. So is there any way by which I can make this fall on this I can make this A appear on this screen? Is it possible by using a plain mirror? Will I be able to see my letter A on this screen?
No, sir.
No, it's not possible. If you look yourself in the mirror, you can see yourself in the mirror. But it's not possible to obtain your image on a screen. Alright. So this image is a virtual image. This is not a real image. भी रुलेंस है क्या? Thanks. मेरा मेरा वाला. To see from this is understood. This is a virtual image. Now let's see how a real image looks like. Now let's see how a real image looks like. I show you an image formed by a lens. So let's see an image formed by a lens here. You see, this is how a real image looks like. Okay, see, this is what happens when we are forming the image by a concave mirror. See, can you see this one?
Yes,
Here
sir.
here we have placed a concave mirror, and below this screen, this white paper which you see here, this is the screen. All right, and below the screen we have kept a candle flame. Just observe it carefully. Here we have kept a candle flame. All right. So this is here. Let's see. So this is the candle flame which is actually burning over here. And you can see an inverted image of the candle flame here on the paper. Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this image is a real image, as I am able to obtain the image of this candle flame on a piece of paper or on a screen. So I call this piece of paper as a screen. So this image is now a real image. It's not a virtual image. Can you try this? If you try this with the help of a plain mirror, you won't be able to get such an image. Right? You won't be able to get such an image. You won't get an image here on the paper. All right. I'll show you one more. Yes, problem. See this one. This one shows a more clear image. If you have a concave mirror at your home, you can check it. Okay. I have one. I will try to search for it and then show it to you. And then by the next class, I will try to find it and show it to you. Right. I have one, a concave mirror. So see here, a candle flame is burning in place in front of a mirror, and on the screen you can see an inverted flame. All right. Yes. So this is also a real image. Okay. What about the image formed by a projector? Is it a real image or a virtual image? Yes. What about the image?
Sir,
What?
real. Real.
Real. Yes. Image formed by a projector. See how it's a real image. Uh, Formed by a projector. Let's see. We'll see the image formed by a projector. A plane mirror cannot form the real image. We'll see
Plain
formed
mirror
by.
has a
Yeah.
virtual image.
What happened?
So what does plain mirror image have?
It's
Does it
virtual
also
image.
virtual? Okay, sir.
Okay, the mirror image formed by a plane mirror is a virtual image. So see, it's not showing anywhere. Just 1 minute. I'll show it to you. I'll get it. Just image. Let me see. Image formed by a projector. Okay, see. So how a projector works? A projector has a lens inside it. You can see, yeah. So this diagram, it shows you how a projector is working. See here, if you turn off the projector, you just have a screen over here. In front of the projector, you just have a screen. Okay. When the projector is turned on, the light from the projector moves and falls onto the screen. When it falls onto the screen, you can see all the images and everything on the screen. So the image formed by a projector is a real image. It's not a virtual image, it's a real image, as you can see it on the screen. Okay, here also. See, a projector is there which is showing the images formed on the screen. Got it? So the image formed by a projector is real or virtual? What type of image is it?
Real, sir.
Real.
Yeah, it's a real image. Okay, you can see it's a real image formed by a projector. So whenever you can make that image appear on a screen, it will be a real image. And if you can't make that image appear on the screen, that will be a virtual image. Alright. So if I try the same thing with a plain mirror, I will not be able to get this result. So you can try doing this with the help of a plain mirror at your home. Okay, bring a candle flame near a plain mirror, keep a screen and try to observe the image on it. Okay, you will not get any image over there. So no image is obtained in that case.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, if any image is partially means visible, then what image will we term that as?
It's not about the visibility. Okay, it is whether whether it will appear on a screen or it will not appear on a screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if you are I think you have still have doubt, I will show you a real image once also. Okay, just see this one also. See this one. I'll show you image formed by convex lens. So I'll show you how a real image look like. Alright, just see here real. Okay, see. So you can see here that if you use a convex lens, then also you will be able to see real images. As of now, just give me a few minutes, I'll show you. We'll find any. There was just one diagram in the previous one. Okay, this one. If you see this diagram, see here. A candle flame has been kept here before the lens. Alright, you have a lens over here, and the light of the candle flame, it passes through this lens. If you keep a screen in front of it, you are able to observe an inverted image of the candle on the screen. Alright, so this one is also a real image. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So a real image is the image which is formed or which is formed by the actual meeting of the light rays. When light rays actually meet, see here, I have written, an image which can be obtained on a screen is called a real image. They are formed by actual meeting of the light rays. When the light rays meet actually, then we obtain the real image. Got it? Then what is a virtual image then? A virtual image. An image formed which can't be obtained through a screen. An image formed which can't be obtained on a screen is called a virtual image. So you can see that image in a mirror, but you may not be able to obtain it on a screen. Such an image, we call it as a virtual image. All right. Okay. So the image found by a plane mirror is a virtual image. You can't obtain that image on a screen. If you place a screen, you can't obtain that. All right. Okay. So any doubts? Any doubts?
No,
No.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Bye, all of you. We'll see you again in next class.
Bye,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, the image found by a plane mirror always appears behind the image. All right.